Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a feeling of calm relaxation. And as you exhale, just get a sense that you're able to let go. To let go of a thought, a feeling, an idea that may not be in your best interests. Give permission to let go of anything that is impeding the quality of your life. So breathe in relaxation and exhale tension as you feel a sense of release. Allow your body to sink deeper and deeper relaxed. Just get a feeling of drifting to a place where you feel safe and protected. As you breathe in and breathe out, allow yourself to let go and relax, and imagine drifting back, all the way back in time, in your current body, but going back to a time to someone that you trusted would keep you safe, that you trusted had your best interests at heart. And I want you to think of that person, that even if that person isn't around anymore, imagine them when they were at their very best. See their face, their smile, but more importantly, scan your body for how you feel, to remind yourself how to feel safe, how to feel intuitive feelings of trust that were warranted because that person was worthy of that trust. I want you to remember their voice. And if you can recall their voice and their tonality, just let me know by nodding your head. And I want you to allow that voice to now become a part of your inner dialogue, to enable this warm, loving, protective voice to be a guardian of you. This voice will now become part of your intuition to keep you safe. Not a voice of fear, but a voice of love and protection. Meeting the intention of protection, but delivered in a way where you feel safe rather than vulnerable. I want you to imagine a place nearby to this person. Maybe a sofa, a bed, something comfortable and relaxing, but keep that voice nearby. And as you imagine sitting on that comfortable, relaxing thing, Notice how, because you feel safe, you breathe even deeper. You feel even calmer. And just imagine drifting deeply down, deeper down to your subconscious mind. A place where change happens, sometimes effortlessly. So your eyelids get heavier and heavier. Any tension in your forehead, your jaw, your neck, or your shoulders starts to relax. And very soon, I will count down from 10 to 1, and you will imagine gravitating deeper down. 10, just sinking into a balance of peace and focus. 9, feeling safe, protected, and yet in control. 8, becoming more in tune with your instincts. You've quietened down one voice and replaced it with something that feels protective yet loving. 7, sharpening your ability to notice what truly matters. 6, more relaxed now as you release tension, but keeping your mind awake and aware. 5, feeling comfortable and at ease, but also deeply discerning. As you realize that discerning is noticing the difference that not everyone notices. 4, feel like you can see things clearly, effortlessly. The ability to see things as they actually are. Not better than, but not worse than. Just as it is. Like information. 3, feel a deep trust in yourself forming. And 2, start to awaken an unshakable sense of inner wisdom. And 1, start to feel like you're completely in tune with your intuition, your intelligence, and your ability to navigate the world. Recall that protective yet loving voice, and start to imagine that voice as a guardian inside you. Part of your mind that has always been looking out for you, keeping you safe and scanning for risks. This part of you has good intentions, but at times, when it was a different voice, may have been overactive, hypervigilance, seeing threats where none existed, feeling unsure of who to trust. But now it's time to fine-tune this guardian, to transform it into something far more powerful and useful. Because the strongest, most capable people in the world are not blind to risk. They don't trust blindly, nor do they live in fear. I want you to get a sense that what if the ideal balance was positive paranoia, as sharp of a sense of discernment that allows them to trust when trust is earned and to change course the moment something feels wrong. So now feel like you are activating that incredible power we can call pragmatic awareness. So imagine this guardian within you, transforming, evolving, upgrading into a calm, strategic advisor with that voice that you know you can trust. Try it now. Those same fears and worries you've been having, hear it in that voice. A loving, calm, protective voice that only has your best interests at heart. Kind of voice that allows you to trust as a default, but also withdraw that trust instantly if it's no longer deserved. Because there's a part of you that feels anxious, sometimes even if you can't find a good enough reason. But I want you to instead to feel that this loving part is becoming more discerning, not scared of maybes and unlikely events, but able to decipher the noise to give you clear, intelligent signals about what actions that need to be taken. So feel that shift happening now. Feel that panic, paranoid part evolving into that kind, loving, protective part. But imagine that part knowing the difference between agendas and malicious intentions and just ignorance or lack of planning. That part knows the difference. And maybe that part communicates through inner dialogue guiding you. Or maybe it's a gut feel that you can feel in your body. Wouldn't it be good to trust your gut and know that it's right, rather than just being afraid of shadows? Because you don't need to live in fear, because now you're becoming more aware and more in control. Your first reaction won't be that someone has tried to deceive you or manipulate you. It will be that there is a simple explanation. But if you get a sense, either through evidence or consistency, feel free to upgrade and update that thought of that person to put them in that category of someone not worthy of your trust. Feel that your mind is no longer burdened by unnecessary worries. Instead, feel it becoming clear, sharp, and prepared. Feel this new inner strength awakening and locking into place now. I want you to imagine yourself, perhaps just a few weeks from now, a version of you that is embracing this middle ground, not paranoid of everything, but not recklessly naive, just the right amount of paranoia, so it's positive and useful for you. See that version of you that is moving and talking and acting with a calm confidence. Go further into the future and see a version of you that has designed and created a life where you are less vulnerable, a life where you are less dependent on others. See a version of you, perhaps a year or two from now, that has built real security, financial, emotional, mental security. They are still you, but in your future. What do they look like? How do they carry themselves? What do they do to reduce risks, to know who to trust and who not to? And what kinds of people do they surround themselves with? And when you're confident that this future version of you has just the right balance of paranoia to keep them safe, let me know by nodding your head. And then step into this version of you now. Feel what it's like to walk through life with trust but also wisdom. To feel trusting but also discerning. To know that you are safe, not because you are paranoid, but because you've designed your life in a way that reduces and minimizes risks. I want you to make an evaluation that the point of paranoia is not fear and hesitation and avoidance. It's to unlock actions, decisions, courage. I want you to feel that you are now able to make the right moves today to steer your future so it becomes stronger, more independent, and more protected. That you are becoming your own guardian, that as trust in you increases, your dependency on others naturally reduces. Consider your default a sense of calm trust. But at the same time, the moment someone reveals themselves as unworthy of that trust, you change without hesitation, without emotion, just pure, effortless certainty. You can trust, and you can decide when not to. You make that decision. And you can always reverse it if someone then becomes worthy of your trust again. If they fool you once, fool on them. If they fool you twice, it means they are no longer worthy of your trust. You protect yourself with discernment and boundaries, but also courageous actions to become less and less dependent. As you breathe in that trust, feel that you are protected by that voice, that loving, wise, caring voice to help you on this journey. You are no longer alone. You have a part of you inspired by someone of your past with you on this journey. But it's time to return to the present, taking these feelings with you. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. As you wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, you begin to return to the present moment, but bringing back all the clarity, wisdom, confidence, and self-trust that you've just activated. And more importantly, you will take back a voice of positive paranoia that is loving and caring and protective, but never becoming overprotective. Starting to count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.